Now, the most frequent thing I hear from academics about not wanting to use social media is something like, it's just not me. They're not very articulate about why that is. It's just something they don't feel comfortable with. But when they say this, it's usually one of two things they will feel uncomfortable about. First, it's about publicizing their own work. They feel it's a bit vulgar to do that. But remember, publicizing your own work is not like continuous and targeted aggressive, like, look, this is what I've published today. Look, this is what I've published the next day. Look, I've got another citation. Look, I've got another mention. You can do that, obviously. And I know some people who do that. But they are the ones that I referred to in one of my latest blog posts on how to publicize your work without being obnoxious, and they fall squarely in the obnoxious category. People pretty soon stop following you or listening to you if you're one of these people, because I'm not interested in someone who only ever tells me that they've published a new paper or they have a new achievement. I'm interested in people who actually share useful information. So publicizing your work is simply seeking to ensure that those people who might be interested in knowing about it, know about it. It's not about the kind of boosting your own ego all the time and thumping your chest like, oh, look at how good I am. So the other one is about networking, and I don't know about you, and I don't know about your upbringing or your native language, but in Dutch, which is my native language, networking was always seen as something a bit dirty. If my father would be talking about networking, he would always be using it in the context of someone getting something done just through connections, not because they were any good or not because they had the right qualifications. And that's kind of the image I had of networking when I came into the academic world. And of course, again, there's a bit of that. Some people are not great academics, but they still manage to get what they want through networking. But networking can also be used in a positive way. It can simply be used to cultivate connections with others who share the same interests, and that's the way we're talking about when we talk about networking through social media. Now, if you still feel uncomfortable about promoting and publicizing yourself, why not do this for your colleagues and ask them to do that for you? As I mentioned earlier, I've recently started to write LinkedIn recommendations for my colleagues, my mentees, co-authors and other people I admire. I'm currently at about 50 and I'm hoping to write many more. I do share these on social media under the hashtag Positive Academia. And in addition to that, I reshare articles and contributions by myself and others that focus on this theme of positive academia. They don't promote me or Middlesex directly, but they do associate Middlesex with a positive research culture, which is something that I think is very important too. Two other colleagues have recently joined me in this initiative. Our new HR assistant, who's posting weekly about a Middlesex staff member at a time, and Krista, who is posting about her activities with students. I think grassroots initiatives like this are very effective, and I do hope you will be joining us and start promoting your colleagues too.